Why do we blush? You ever just trip over absolutely nothing while walking down the street and suddenly feel your face burst into flames? Like someone's just hung a sign on you that says, "This person just embarrassed themselves." Yep, that's blushing. It's like your body yells, "We've been caught," and then decides the best response is to set your face to maximum red for extra drama. Thanks, face. That's so elegant of you. But seriously, why does this happen? Why does your face betray you the second you spill coffee during a big office meeting? Or why does our face turn into a strawberry milk when the person we love says hello? Grab your emotional support hoodie. We're diving into the hilarious biology of blushing. What even is blushing? Alright, first things first. Blushing is when your face, your neck, and sometimes even your ears go full tomato mode. Nope, your blood didn't suddenly get embarrassed. Here's what's actually happening. The blood vessels right under your skin, especially the ones in your face, suddenly expand. That fancy science word, vasodilation. Sounds cool, right? Basically, your face is like, open the floodgates, we need maximum blood flow. And boom, your skin lights up like a warning sign. And believe it or not, blushing is the only physical reaction in your entire body that's purely emotional. You don't blush from pain, you don't blush from happiness. You only blush when your brain screams, "This is so embarrassing." Blushing is your body's way of going, "Can I please vanish now?" Why does this happen? Now here's the real kicker. No one fully knows why we blush. Yeah, science is like, good question. There are theories, lots of them, but no final boss of blushing. One popular theory comes from our old pal Charles Darwin. He called blushing the most peculiar and most human of all expressions, which is Victorian for, "Yo, this is weird." And it's true, humans are pretty much the only animals that blush. Dogs don't blush, cats don't blush, even the lizard that stares at itself in the mirror. Nope, just us. Lucky us. So the theory is, blushing evolved as a way to communicate guilt or embarrassment without having to say, "Oops, I messed up." It's like a built-in honesty alarm. You lie, you get caught, you blush, boom. Your face is like, "Sorry, I panicked." So in social situations, it actually helps people forgive you faster because it shows you care about what just happened, even if your brain has left the building. What triggers it? Alright, let's talk triggers. What makes the blushing monster appear? Embarrassment? Check. Getting a compliment? Double check. Making eye contact for more than 0.4 seconds? Triple check. Accidentally waving back at someone who wasn't waving at you? Instant facial combustion. It all ties back to something called the sympathetic nervous system, which, despite the name, is not very sympathetic. It's the same system that controls your fight or flight response. So when you feel emotionally exposed, like, say, tripping in front of a crowd, your brain hits the panic button, heart rate goes up, adrenaline starts flowing, and your blood vessels go, "Yo, let's party," and start pumping extra blood to your face. No actual danger, just the social equivalent of stepping on a Lego in front of your crush. Can you stop it? Okay, so now you're like, "Cool, but can I not blush?" Not really. Trying to stop blushing is like trying not to think about a pink elephant. Oops, you're thinking about it, aren't you? In fact, worrying about blushing makes you blush more. It's like an emotional inception. You're embarrassed that you're embarrassed. Your face is just like, "Let's go full red alert." Some people even develop erythrophobia. That's the fear of blushing. Imagine being afraid of being afraid. It's emotional inception inside emotional inception. There are treatments like therapy, breathing techniques, or, in extreme cases, surgery. But for most of us, it's just a harmless, awkward quirk. Your face's way of screaming, "I have feelings and I hate it." Final thoughts. So, why do we blush when we're embarrassed? Because evolution gave us emotional Wi-Fi that lights up our faces anytime our brain feels socially exposed. It's annoying. It's inconvenient. It's also kind of beautiful. Blushing shows you care.
I care about you. I love you.
Care about you too.
It shows vulnerability, honesty, and sure, it shows that you definitely noticed the spinach in your teeth 2 seconds too late. But it's also what makes you, you. A slightly sweaty, overly aware, lovable little human. So next time you blush, own it, smile through it, and remember, Your face is just trying to communicate what your mouth is too panicked to say. Also, it could be worse. You could be a squid. They ink when they're scared. Thanks for watching, fellow overthinkers. If your face turned red while watching this, congrats. Your biology is work.